You can do many things. You can do many things on a Saturday morning, but you took time to join here. So I'll make sure your next 30 to 45 minutes will be valuable. And at the end of the session, if you have any questions or anything, you can feel free to put those questions in the chat window or while I explain the concepts. So, yeah, first let us start with why even we need to. So, I have actually two sessions today. So this is the first part of the session, which we'll go through first. So first we need to understand what is the problem, right? Once you understand the problem statement, we can derive, right, how to find the solution for it. So most of us, right, came from India on a IT job here, and we are making some decent income, maybe six-figure income or yeah, close to six-figure income in our IT jobs. But one thing we all need to question ourselves is whatever we are making now, is it sufficient? Is it sufficient for long term? Is it sufficient for our kids' education? Is it sufficient for our retirement planning? Right? If most, because we came to this country, right? Most of us are first generation here. Many of us don't know how much it may cost for kids' education, right? Because schooling is free, we don't realize it. But when they get into college, one thing is you may have to pay huge fee if they get in some good colleges or some out of state colleges. The college education can be very, very expensive. It can even go from 50K to 100K per annum, plus their stay expenses, their all the other expenses. You may have to maintain, right, one home where you are living, and then you have to maintain one more home for your son or daughter staying at a different place. So that education expenses can be very big. Second thing, right, our normal expenses, right, whether it is your car insurance, your home insurance, your health insurance, your house expenses, house mortgage, yeah, all the regular expenses which we have. And then we also need to think about if any sort of health issues, right? This country, if everything goes well, this is the best place to live. But if you have any health issues, then that can be very, very expensive. It can go six figure also, right? A simple surgery can cost over a six figure or more. And then you need to think about your retirement also, right? We may retire at 55, 60, 65. Then we may live until next 20, 30 years or so we need to think like if we cannot survive without salary, without right income, proper income for 6 months, how we can survive for 20, 25 years? We cannot depend on our kids, right? Maybe our parents, we may be sending some money for them to take care of their expenses, but we cannot depend for our retirement on our kids, because we know that they will have their own expenses and the lifestyle, all those things, right, where they are brought up, they may not be able to support you in your old age. So all these things, whether it is your retirement planning, whether it is your healthcare planning, whether it is your normal day-to-day expenses or for your kids education, kids marriage, all these things, every family needs minimum $2 to $5 million. But how many of us have that money is a big question, right? Whatever, as on today, whatever you are making, 100K, 150K, 200K, that might be sufficient as on today. But once your kids get into colleges, or once you get into this retirement age, or for 40s or above 50s, well, once you cross that, our health will not be in the same way. Our expenses, our lifestyle will keep growing year on year, because as you right, as the family grows, expenses grows, all those things. So that is a problem statement, and most of us don't realize until it happens, because we think like, okay, today it is going well, let's continue. We are not thinking about our future. So that is the problem statement we all need to achieve. In addition to all these things, right, These problems are always there. But in addition to this, now with the AI revolution, right, with Chat GPT, Gemini, there are so many AI technologies which are developing every day. And whatever we do as a developer, whatever you do as a tester, whatever you do as a Scrum Master, Agile, whatever you do in IT, those things can be done by these tools within a day, right? Whatever we take for 1 month, AI can do that within a day or within few hours. If I give a software specification, if I ask it to code it, it will do the coding. If I give the problem statement, you may have to make some minor tweaks here and there, but most of it can do it. So we, right, maybe 20 years before we got into IT, when there was no AI or they were not there. So we were able to sustain all these 20, 25 years in last 25 years. But now the trend is changing. So they may not need 10 developers. They may need 1 or 2 developers in place of 10 developers. They may not need 10, 20 testers because it can do the entire automation code. It can write. They may need 1 or 2 testers in place of 10 testers. So that is also one more thing, right? Not only we need more money for all our healthcare or all our retirement planning, our international travel, all those things. The job security in IT is also getting difficult day by day. Earlier, we were very comfortable, but now we can see that in 2024, nearly the job market, right? Most of the IT consulting companies got closed. Most of the employees got laid off in many big companies because they started using AI technologies. They are reducing the staff. They are trying to replace 70% of their employees with AI technologies. So because of all these reasons, right, it is better to have a plan B. It is better to have a second source of income or multiple sources of income instead of just depending on your primary job, right? Because why I am using IT, because I know 90% of us came here on some H1Bs or something to work on a IT job, right? That's why I'm using IT as an example. But if you are not in IT, also it is the same risk for everyone. If you are depending on one job, one income, at any point of time it can stop, and at any point of time it can create a big risk, right? At that point of time, maybe you can use your credit cards and all those things. You can spend some 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, but after that, you will be you won't have an option. Even if we want to go back to India, also it is much more expensive there, right? Living in US is more cheaper nowadays compared to if you go to India. You realize that everyone, right? Nobody is cooking at their home. The rents are so high. If you even go to Hyderabad, the rents are like 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh in some good area, right? In Manikonda, Kondapur, or in Bangalore, Chennai, wherever you go, the rents are so high. The apartment, if you want to buy a apartment, you have to put more than 2 crores, 3 crores in a good area. So the expenses are so high. So we cannot live here, we cannot live there. And most of our friends, our kids, everyone is here. You cannot go back to India. So because of all these reasons, we need to have a plan. We need to have a plan B so that in case of anything, right, if everything goes fine, there is no issue. You have some skills, you have some backup plan. If something goes wrong, if you have a plan B, now you are not worried about a job loss or anything, right? You can easily take it without getting shocked, without getting panic, without having to travel immediately back to India or something. So that's where, right, today we have series of sessions where I'm going to share, uh, right? So to make money, right, to create that additional source of income, there are mainly two ways. There are mainly two ways. One is you can use your time. You don't need to use money. You can use your time and make money. The second way is if you have some money and some time, you can make, right, you can make more money. Or you don't have time at all, but you have money. So there are three categories of people. There are category one where you have time, right? You are okay to put some efforts, you are okay to learn something, you are okay to put your time, but you don't have a lot of investment, lot of money. You don't have a right, for example, a trading account more than 25K, 30K or something. You cannot do day trades. because your account is maybe 5K, 6K, 10K, like that, right? You might have recently came to US, you are just settling down, but you have ample of time. You don't have kids, or you don't have a lot of responsibilities, you don't have to do a lot of extra hours in your job. So that is category one, where you have time. You can put time, you can spend, right? Time is your investment. You don't need to put a lot of money, you don't need to have thousands of dollars. That is your option one, which I'm going to share for next 1 hour or next 30 minutes. Then you have option two, where you have some money, right? You don't have again $1 million, $2 million saving, but you are in US since last 5 to 10 years. You have some 100K savings, 50K savings. You have a trading account above 50K, like that. Then you fall under option two, and you can also put some time. So how you can make that seven-figure income? I have a clear plan, and I already there are multiple success stories, multiple members who are making it. I already shared all those videos who are making, who are making 6K, 7K earlier, making 80K, 90K now per month. There are many more examples, and I want hundreds of members like you to be in that league. And I'm sure by end of 2025, we'll see hundreds or thousands of members who will be achieving this. Then the third type, where you don't have time at all. You are completely occupied with your business, your job. You cannot, you don't have time, but you have money. You are here, right? You are a doctor or you are a businessman. You are here in this country more than 20, 30 years back, and you are completely occupied, but you want to grow your income. Then option three. So for option two, option three, I'll explain more in from 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I'll explain how we can do that, how we can do SPX, zero day to expiry contracts, how we can do earning trades, how we can do futures trading in personal accounts, how we can do this prop firm trading, right? How you can just make it 200, $300, but you can multiply your profits every day. And we are making 90%. You can watch the recordings. You can see like how we are making consistently. And yeah, all those things I'll explain in the evening session. So this is like a series of two sessions. If you fall under only under the first category, you don't need to join the evening session, or you are somewhere in option one, option two, option three. Again, if you want, you can make money in all the three ways. If you want, you can only do option two. It is up to you. But I want to share all the three different ways. So whichever you think is for you, right? Maybe some members may like option three, some members may like option one, some may like option two. It is up to you. Whichever you want. I have examples of everyone, right? In option one, I have my team members who are making a seven-figure income every year, right? I have introduced this opportunity for them 2 years back. They took actions. They have taken time to learn, understand, follow the system. Who were doing IT jobs making 6K, 7K, now they are making 70K, 80K per month. In option two, and in option two, we have members who are very successful. Right? Again, there are some members who are learning, who are trying to go there, but we have many members who are making that 60, 70K per month. In option three, right? Yeah, initially we started a fund earlier, right at the time of that Ukraine war or Ukraine Russia war, all those things. We had some drawdown, but now again that also moved into profits. We started earnings fund last week. Within 1 week, we made nearly 100K plus on a $1.5 million, nearly 6 to 7% return. So option three is also working good. So yeah, we have examples. Yeah, I can you can talk to them, you can learn from them, all those people for all the options. But it is up to you to choose which option fits for your lifestyle, for your type of savings, for your right. So that's why I'm doing all this, both the trainings today. One is this option one, then you have option two, where you need some money. Here, this is more for somebody where you have time but no money, whereas this is where you don't have a lot of time but you have money. So now again, going back, I hope that is clear for everyone, right? You understood why we need to have plan B, we need to have multiple sources of income. And then you understood there are two ways we can make money: either use time as investment or use money as investment, or use both of them little bit. So you can use time as 90% and money as 10%, or use money as 90%, time as 10%, or use 50% time, 50% money. So all the three. So the first thing which we are going to talk about is this one, where, so we all know about this, right? Four quadrant theory. Most of you might have seen that four quadrant theory, where 90% of people are making 10% of income, and 10% of people are making 90% of income. So most of us fall under either employee or a self-employed. Employee means you are basically trading your time for the money. You put 8 hours, 40 hours per week. You are right, a IT professional, or you are into some job where you are getting a consistent salary. There is no growth. Even if you put lot of sincerely you are working, there is not much growth. Maybe even if you are right. For example, I started at Wipro with 70K. Even after 10, 15 years, I was making 90K like that when I was working with Wipro, right, from 2005 to 2015. There won't be much. Maybe you may make 3% per annum appraisal, which will not be even sufficient for your the expenses, because the inflation, the cost of everything, your flight tickets, your rentals, your travel, everything is going up much higher. So whatever appraisal you get on your salary is not even meeting that inflation, the increase in the cost of expenses. So here you don't have, right? If you want to make 80K to 120K, 150K, there is really no option for you to grow big in your life, right? Even if you are very sincere, work very hard, maybe from 100K you may go to 110K, 120K like that. Or you may do two jobs, three jobs for some period, but you cannot do it for a longer time. And also that can create sometimes visa issues or such type of things, right? For example, nowadays there is a lot of scrutiny. They are checking all the bank statements. If you receive too many salary, or right, too many multiple pay stubs, if you are doing multiple jobs, there are certain issues happening. So that is the problem. Then you are self-employed. That means again you are a doctor or someone, or you are a dentist, or you are a professor, right? Again here also, still, even though you have your own skill set, but still you are trading time for the money. Only if you put time, you will make money. If you are sick, if you have to go to India for some reason, then you are not making money. So most of us, right, many of us, 90 95% of us fall under this category, employee or self-employed. Then you have the other category where either you follow a system and make money. Right? For example, we develop some indicators, right? And once I make each of you to use them properly, then I don't need to sit with you. I don't need to train you each day. You all will be completely independent. So everybody, if I have 400 500 members paying $300, $400 every month, and I trained all 400 people on how to use them, then that is like a passive income. I developed a system. I am telling you that, okay, whenever this T5 goes to the top, starts dropping, and you see the signal, we are at a premium zone. Okay, we can buy puts, we can do short on futures, we can do this, we can do that. Or if it comes to the discount zone, you see T5 at the bottom. If it starts going up, you do this. Like that, once I train you for few days, then you are completely independent. You don't need me to teach you every day. You don't need me to help you every day. That means there is a set of steps, there is a set of system, principles. Just you need to follow that, and you can make money every day. Right? That is a system where I created a system where each of you can follow that, to buy stocks, to buy futures, to do it in your individual accounts, to do in your prop firms, wherever you want, you can just follow those steps, and 80 90% of the time you will make nice profits if you just follow the steps. So I developed a system. I am training you. Once I train you, once you become independent, you are 100% on your own. Even though I'm on a vacation, you don't need me. Even though I'm in India, you don't need me. right? I am creating that passive income. In the same way, you can take time to learn certain things, certain steps, where you can make once you initially you need to put some time, but once you put some time, you develop certain things, then you're you can create that passive income. For example, right, I gave you this indicators example or algos example, or there is another, right, I told you about this financial business opportunity where I took some time at certain point of time to train my team members. Now, even though last 2 3 years I'm completely busy with developing indicators, developing algos, testing them with all different things. Even though, because at certain point of time I help them, when they make money, I make some percentage of that money because the company pays because I trained them at certain point of time. So that is the power of passive income, where even though whether you are working or not, you should keep making money. That is the power of having a system or having something where you don't need to be actively involved. You can go on to a vacation, you can go, right, time, you are getting the time freedom, not only financial freedom. You are making money, but if you have to put every day 16 18 hours, then you are not really enjoying your life, right? If you have to go to a vacation, you want to travel to Cancun or Hawaii or some other right, UK, Europe, Switzerland, and but if you are not there, then your entire business will gone. Then you don't have the time freedom. So that's what I'm trying to achieve, where I'm trying so many members so that everybody can become independent. So that if I have to go and enjoy my vacation for 2 weeks, I can enjoy without thinking about the business. So that's what, right? That's what this business, as a business owner, as a, you can achieve that passive income, whether you are actively involved or not, you can make money. Then the another type is investor, right? Where, for example, you invest into some earnings fund or you invest into SPX fund. We are making 85 90% success. So you have money, but you don't have time. You just put your money and you keep making that 2% per month or 24% per annum, like that, where you are trading your money to make more money. You are trading a system to make more money. So this is where you have 90% of wealth, but only 10% of people are making this 90% of wealth, whereas 90% of people on the other side, employee, self-employed, they are making only 10% of wealth. Do you agree? Anybody thinks like it is not right? Anyone thinks like, do you agree that, right? If you see who is right, do you know any millionaire or a billionaire who got a million through his job? Yet there is no employee. There is no employee who became very rich by working in a job, by working in a company. You need to either have your own system or have something where you can become a business owner where you can be very successful, or you need to have a lot of money to invest to make more money. But as a self employee or self-employed, you may make some money, but you are just living the life, right? Just you are leading a life. If you want to travel international vacation, you have to think so much about the flight cost, you have to think so much about the hotel cost, you have to think about so many things. If your right, wife wants some jewelry, you have to always right, get compromised. So there is no money. You have some security, job security, but you don't have money. Whereas on the other side, you have less jobs, right, less income, say, because you may know, right, 1 month you may make very high income, on next month you may make less income. So there is no, but there is huge growth if you put time. This year you may make 100K, next year you may make 300K, that next year you may make 600K, right? We developed these indicators. Last year we had 200 members, now I have 450 members. Next year, or maybe by end of 2025, I may have 2000 members. If 2000 members are paying 300 400 per month, that is huge, right? That is where you have growth. You can grow as much as you want. You put more time, you can grow as much as you want, right? By doing a proper service, by fixing the problems, right? If 95% of retail traders are losing because of not having a system, not understanding why to buy, why to sell, if we can fix that gap and if we can help them to become successful, because it is a global business, right? It is a global thing. India traders can do futures, India traders can do forex, India traders can buy US stocks. So it is a global business. So we have unlimited market. So that's what I'm trying to achieve by developing a system, and you all can be part of, right? It's not only just you are using the system, using making money using the system, but once you see the value, you can also refer others, right? For example, you see that, oh, in options, right? For example, I'll show you some examples, but uh, in options, right, yesterday we made nearly 100K, uh, right, using earnings or different trades. With stocks, we are making profits. With futures, we are making profits. So once you see the value, once you feel that, yes, this is working, okay, if I follow the rules, if I follow certain principles, definitely there is a huge possibility, huge potential. Now, you can use those rules for yourself, and also when you share it with others, right? Whenever you go to Costco or Amazon, you see some very good deal. Immediately, you may put in your friends' community group or somewhere telling that, oh, this TV is getting at very low price, or this particular item is on sale, right? You feel to share it with your close circle. In the same way, here also, once you see the value that it is working good, there are a lot of people from making 5K, 6K, if they are making 70K, 80K within few months. That means you see the value, and once you understand, once you watch the live sessions or recorded sessions, or once you hear the success stories, you understand that there is a huge potential. You can use the system for yourself. You can also use the system, right? You can refer your friends and you can make a lot of money, right? For example, let me quickly show you, right? Yesterday, some trades we took. Uh, if you see some, right? These are some of the trades we have taken, right? For example, you can see SPX, bear call, SPY, bear calls, TQQ, bear calls, Spotify calls. So I'll also explain, right, the amount of money we made, right? Yesterday, just for earnings trades, we made nearly $84,000. So, right, the account went up by $105,000. We made huge profits with Verizon, ISRG, and other trades. And I do all these things in the live sessions. So on 22nd we made 15,000, on 23rd 8,800, on 24th 83,400, and then right, these are the different alerts we took this week. So we made nearly profit on everything. G we are holding just one stock. I bought stocks, but it went up post earnings. Just again went a little bit down. So I took a stop loss. Then Sophie TBOH we took for Monday. Most probably 99% will make profits on these three also. So if you see, right, again, I'm trying to tell you that there is a system which is working good, right? You can, okay, so okay, let me take yesterday's example itself, right? And 90% of the time we are making, there will be always one or two exceptions, right? Sometimes we miss booking the profits, but 90% of the time we can make money. I'm also telling them, right, okay, why Verizon can go up, why ISRG can go down, all the reasons. So, for example, yesterday, Jan 24th, so on TXN, we did a bear call spread. We made nearly $33,000. On ISRG, we did a bear call spread. We made around 7,000 plus. on that. And then with Verizon, we bought the calls before the earnings day. We sold the puts because we were bullish. So we made huge profits on all those things. And then, right, yeah, with GE bear calls, we made profits on them. And then SPX 6120 6130 bear call and collect $460. SPX 6125 6130 bear call. Because when market started yesterday, so we were at a so generally there is something called as premium zone. That is generally where the sell-off will happen. So we have a system where it will tell us it went all the way to the top. It was at the premium zone. So we did a when it was at 6130, we did some bear call spread at the top. So it came all the way bottom and that made huge profits. So all we need to is follow certain rules. When something is at the top and you see it is also at a premium zone, you will make profits. You will make huge profits. So we did those bear calls on SPY, SPX, QQQ. They all move in the same direction. You can see that you can buy bear calls, you can sell the bull calls. Within few minutes, we made nearly 25,000 dollars. And then we took Spotify, sell 507.5 call, buy 510 call. So now again, we made profits with the bull put side on the other side. And then, so everything you have a live session recording. You can always go to YouTube, watch the videos. So yeah, again, we took SPX, bear calls, bull puts. We took, so like that, right? 90% of the time we are making gains using our system. So now what you can do, how you can make money? You can basically, for example, if you see the value, you can refer your friends, right? You can refer friends, and once you refer them, right? For example, you are an option subscriber, you see the value, and you can refer your friends. If your friend is paying $200, you will make $20 for the first 10 referrals until they continue. It is not only the first month, until they continue, you will, because it is a win-win, right? Because you see the value, you see that there is a lot of money if we just follow the position size, don't go all in one trade, divide 5% for every trade, use 5%, 5%, 5%, 9 out of 10 trades will make money. So because we have a proven system, it is working whether you do earning trades or whether you do SPX trades, 90% of the time we will win. So when you see that value, when you can see it either directly by experiencing it or watching the recordings, then you make 10% on the first 10 referrals. For example, you refer more than 10 friends, then you make 15% for lifetime. So you are referring only one time. You are only sharing about this only for the one time. But once they see the value, if they continue for lifetime, you are making that income, right? You may be paying only $100 or $199 per month. But if you refer 20 of your friends, then you are making much more income than what you are paying for lifetime with only one time of effort. Only one time you are asking them to see some video, or sometimes I do a free session on US equities. I send a free webinar link. You can basically ask them to join there. They can watch it, or they can watch the previous recordings, or they can go and right, they can always go and see, uh, right, you can ask them to go to YouTube, and you can ask them to watch different, right, you have a lot of success stories. So many members who are making 6 figure income every month, they are sharing, right, success story of Prasad, 12 to 15 payouts per month. For us, even getting two payouts is becoming difficult from the IT job. He's making 12 to 15 payouts from different, right, with only two, three prop firms. If there are more prop firms, he can make 30, 40. So you have success stories from Senthil, Satya, Susmita, Kumar. So then you have Venkat who made his 6,000 account to 60,000 K. So there are so many stories. So you can either ask them to watch these things, or you can ask them to watch the live session, right? For example, if you watch the live session recording, you can see like how you are making 90% success. You can understand the trading system or trading principles we are following, and how we are able to make 9 out of 10 trades we are able to make gains. So you are basically, if you see the value and you see that there is a huge potential, you don't need to worry about a visa situation or job situation, all those things, because anybody can trade from anywhere across the globe. You may have friends in UK, you may have friends in India, you may have friends in US. Anywhere you can ask them, right? Or if you have a big group of friends, you can you can set up a session with me. I can explain them, I can do a separate dedicated session for you. And once they see the value, once they become members, you make that 10% for the first 10 referrals. If you refer more than 10 friends, you make 15%. If you refer more than 20 members, you make 20%. If you refer more than 50, then you make 25%. Right? All you are doing is just introducing them one time. And then you are making that income consistently every month. As long, because if they see value, they will continue for lifetime. If they continue for lifetime, you are making that passive income for lifetime. Whether you are busy, whether you are doing trading or not, because you saw value, you are referring them, you will you will make huge income. It can be, right, if you have a big group of friends in India, US, UK, and if all of them see the value, if they join the sessions, understand how scalable it is, how much money we can make if we follow the rules, then there is unlimited potential, right? Again, if so, some of you always have so many questions. So again, I receive hundreds of emails every day, right? I cannot go through each and every email, but so there are so many emails, right? Again, uh, so yeah, there are a lot of members who are very happy, who are making huge income, and all we need is just follow the rules, follow the risk management or position system. So once they see the value, like Raj or others, everybody can be, right. You can keep making that passive income for lifetime. If you, for example, you refer some 40 friends, so you are not developing indicators, you are not giving any trainings, you are just asking them come and join the Zoom session, and they see that how valuable the tool is, right? 95-90% of traders, retail traders, lose money without having a system, without having a proper approach on when to buy calls, when to buy stocks, when to buy puts, when to do bear calls, when to do bull puts. Like that, they don't understand. They just go with naked calls, naked puts, without understanding the direction, without having a proper system. But once they see the value, and once they see that they can make $1,000 to $2,000 every day, then they will stay in the plan for lifetime, and you are making that money for lifetime, right? You are only referring, introducing them one time, and you don't have any more act, right? Because now we will train them, we will provide them the access to the software, all those things. We will ensure that they will become successful. So there is no sign up fee or anything. You can do this, and you can make few thousands of dollars every month. You can share it in your WhatsApp groups, right, whenever there is a training, or you can share it in Telegram channel, you can share it in emails. However you want, you can do it. And once they come see the value, you can make lot of income. So there is no money, right? You don't need any money here. Only when you see that there is a huge value here, you share it with them. Once they see, come and see a demo or something, they become members, and you are making that income every month. Is that clear for everyone? Yesterday it was a 1.5 million account. We made 100K profit. You don't need to own a stock to sell calls. If you have a account, so right. So yeah, the first thing we need to understand is if you follow a system, right? Even now we can, right? If we want, we can also take some live trades and make money with cryptos, right? Because crypto market is open 100%, right, or throughout the day. So I hope everyone is clear. You need a backup plan, and when you have a proper system, you can make that income consistently without losing. When you don't have a system, when you're trading with emotions, when you're trading without understanding, you can lose. So, for example, what do you think Bitcoin can do now? Do you think it can go up or it can go down based on this chart? Right? So if you see here, your indicator is telling it will go up, right? It may go a little more further. As of now, if you see a green line, that means buyers are in control. Earlier, it came all the way down. It went all the way to the top, came down. Now again, it is going up. So it may go up little more, and then so this indicator, right? Our T5 indicator is telling it will go up. And then you have one more indicator, price pulse. As long as this line is blue, it can keep going up. So from now, it may go all the way to 105,200. So it will go touch this upper band and then drop. So like, and your trend table is telling that your trend is completely bullish. Your momentum is completely bullish. Because it is a weekend, it is little slow. The volume is less and right, but 5 minutes it is still the trend strength is good. But there is a high possibility for Bitcoin to go to the top and you can make nice profits. So like that, when you follow certain rules, right, as I gave yesterday's example, or let us look at if I see Tesla, right? What can be the possible scenario for earnings? So, by looking at this chart, what do you think Tesla earnings can happen? Right? Whenever it is a earnings, we have to look at daily time frame. Do you think Tesla can move up post earnings or Tesla can go down? Right? There is very high possibility for Tesla to go down post earnings. So now sellers took the control, started bringing the stock down. So there is a high possibility for a big drop on Tesla post earnings. We may see it all the way to $380, 380, $375, right? So again, for example, ISRG, because it was at the top, it went all the way to the top. We can sell the calls, we can do bear calls. It dropped so much, we made huge profits. In the same way, what was the other stock we took? ISRG, or yeah, even for we made nice profits on Netflix. ISRG or yeah, TXN. So you had a huge sell order block. This was already at the top of this band. It came all the way down. Again, it will touch this 182 on Monday and then it can go up so much. So if you want to buy EXN for long term, you wait for this 182.5. You will make huge profits again. Right? It came all the way to the bottom. It will touch this and then start moving up. So that's a huge opportunity. So like that, right? We are making 90% plus success with earnings with the normal trades. So once you understand there is value, you can make right. If you have big account, you can make using the trades. If you don't have a big account, you can refer friends and make money. So this is the first opportunity. If anybody who don't have time, but who don't have money, but you have time, this is one way where you can create the passive income where you don't need your active participation. In the same way, we have another system where I have multiple members who made seven-figure income, multiple members who made six-figure income. That is opportunity in the financial business, financial services. Right? Financial services is the biggest industry when you compare with IT or compare with retail industry. You have a lot more money in the financial industry. Again, you don't need a huge investment here. You don't need to make so again, if you understand that, right, many of us are in this country. If you don't have a will and trust document, right, what do I mean by will and trust document? It is as important as your passport is, as important as your visa is. If you don't have that, and if something happens to either both the parents or something happens to the primary earner, and then that complete family, right, there are many things like which can be right, some of the properties or they cannot be easily transferred to the spouse or to the kids without a will and trust document. Everything will go uh, under the states funds, or right, they will be in the probate court. You have to go to the probate court, you have to pay 100,000, 200,000 to release all those assets. So that is very important concept, but most of our friends and families don't know, or many of us, if think like our employer is covering our insurance, but if something happens when you are out of the job, if something happens, you have to depend on a GoFundMe link, right? Many of us want a secured retirement life, but we don't know how to, right? If you put 100K, you will get lifetime paychecks for your lifelong. Right, even though you we live until 90, 95. So you have where the company will keep on sending you a paycheck, right, based on whatever you save now. They will keep on sending. So if something happens so soon, we have a protection. If we live too long, we have a better way for our retirement planning. Like that, there are lot of solutions, lot of companies, but there is no education, there is no financial information. So this business, right, this is the second financial business opportunity where you have 20 to 30 different financial companies at a marketplace, right? Just think like as a Costco or Amazon. They are not building their own products. They created a marketplace where people can sell or people can buy. In the same way, this is a financial business opportunity with a company called Hedgeman Group International and Integrity. Integrity is one of the number one company in these financial products and solutions. They have thousands of the company providers in their marketplace. So Integrity basically bought HGA company. As a part of this company, first thing is you can learn about the different strategies, how you can mitigate your risk, right? If right, we all know that we should not put all our money in one bucket, in one basket, in one investment strategy. Put something into stocks, put something into options, put something into retirement planning, put something into like that. You will understand what are the different ways you can diversify your investments, how to save taxes, how to mitigate the risk, how to if market suddenly drops, right? Because market, if you see, right? If I go to ES and if I see ES in daily time frame, right? ES means SPY, S&P 500. You are already at the top. So if you see here from the bottom, it went all the way to the top. So there might be a drop. If I go to weekly, you are nearly at the top, right? You are somewhere, it is consolidating here. It's any point of time there can be a drop in the market. It is going up and up. Now you are at a premium zone. You are at a top. Again, you have your support here at 5,200. So now you are, so if you put all your money into stocks, suddenly if there is a drop, it can, you don't have a down market again, right? If you trade in options, if you do trade trading, all those things, you are closing your positions at the end of the day, your risk is minimal. But if you are just buying stocks and suddenly market drops because of some COVID variant or because of some Trump policies, whatever it is, because if you see, right, you are at the premium zone at the top of the band. At any point of time, there can be a correction or there can be a drop minimum until 57.20. 500 points drop is possible. So in a weekly time frame, daily time frame, you are somewhere at the border. So always need to have plan for diversification. That is where this second business will help you to diversify your savings, to learn about various concepts, how to protect your family, how to grow your investments, how to save your investments, how to save money, how to. So this business will, in the financial industry, you can make that, you can learn. If you have any gaps within your financial planning, right? For example, you don't have a will and trust, you cannot go and ask someone to get a will and trust. If you don't have a proper term policy for yourself, you cannot go and ask somebody to have a, right? You won't have that confidence, or you won't have that. So when you think like it is good to have a protection, right? Instead of depending on GoFundMe, like it is like a begging everyone else to contribute for your friends, family, or someone. So if you are not protecting your own family, why somebody, some strangers, some thousands of strangers should put $10, $20 for to take care of that family? So this business helps us first to learn the strategies, and then we can, if we our family has any gaps in our own planning, we can plan those, we can fix those, and then you can share it with others, then you can make a lot of money. So again, your startup cost is minimal. You're right, it is like 199 for lifetime. For Costco, all those things, we pay nearly $70. For Amazon Prime, we pay $100 plus per annum, whereas here it is 199. And there is no franchisee fee. You can do it across USA, across Canada. There is no loss of job security. You can do just as a part time in the evenings, in the weekends. You don't need any experience. You don't need any inventory or unlimited territory. And the HGI provides all the trainings. You have already all the recorded trainings on HGI University in the back office. You have live sessions every right. You have one or two trainings either on weekend or at the end of the day. You can attend the live sessions, learn all the strategies, all those things. Then you get rewards, and if you do well, you will be traveling to Cancun or Hawaii, Europe, all those free vacations. So like that, right? This is another second great opportunity where, as I said, there are many of my team members who already made seven-figure income with a, in right. What is their investment? It is just $200 plus their time. So you are learning for yourself. You are protecting your own family. You can protect other families. You can make huge income. So both these opportunities, they don't need a lot of money. All you need is maybe $200-300 for both the opportunities, but they have a potential to make a six-figure to seven-figure income in 1 year if you put time and if you put your efforts. Without using your own money, you can make a lot of money. So that is what I wanted to share in the session one, where how you can make money without using your own money. Once you see the value, once you put the efforts, there is a lot of money involved here, right? You can make a lot of money. There are already a lot of So, for example, right, again, I don't want to show all the business partner names for the sake of, right. So this is the sort of income made by my business partners. So you get these financial companies pay huge commissions. One of my partner made 1.7, 1.3 million, 1.25 million, 447 million, sorry, 445K, 342K, 320. Because again, right, some of them are doing it as a full time, some of them, right, most of them, 95% of them are doing as a part time. So that's why you see a difference. And again, you need to take time, right? It is not that by paying 199 you will make a seven-figure income. You need to follow the system. In both the scenarios, you have to follow series of steps and you have to follow the rules, put your time, put your efforts, then you will be successful. If you just come and don't follow the steps, nowhere you will be successful. Nowhere you can make money, right? So that's what I wanted to share today, where how you can make money without without investing your own money, right? All you need is time is your investment in the first opportunity. So about the second one, right, basically how to use the indicators for earnings, all those things in the evening session I'll explain, right? This one is more for the members who want to right, who don't want to spend a lot of money, use time as their investment, and how to make money in 2025, right? If you have any questions, please let me know. Yeah, regarding the indicators, all those things, that is the evening session. This one is more about business opportunity where you don't need money, where you don't need active party. Once you refer, that's it. You will make your money. First, you have to see the value. Second, once you see the value, if you refer, you will keep making that money in both the opportunities. Yeah, Tesla is definitely right, a bearish for earnings. Yeah, I'm doing all live trades in the live session using my money. Every trade I take, I post. Right. How do you get income from HGI? Same thing, right? Just like I gave the first example, so it is easy for you to understand. For example, you are using options or you are using indicators, you are making money. You refer other friends, you make money. In the same way, you don't have a will and trust. You got a will and trust, right? Again, it is not mandatory for you to get it, but if you don't have it, it is always better you fix your gaps first before referring others, right? Because you have these 30, 40 companies in the HGI system. That means HGI is partnered with all those 30, 40 companies, which are most of those companies are 100 plus years old and they are A plus rated companies. So, for example, you are getting a term policy from Nationwide or you are getting it from Corebridge or some company, right? You don't have a term policy, right? And we don't want, right, after 40, 50, even if we want to get it, those companies will not give because if we have diabetic conditions or blood pressure or anything, companies will not cover. So it is better when we are active, when we are in, it is better to get those things. And when you get those things, you see that it is very important for every family to avoid all those GoFundMe's. Eh, Then you refer some of your friends. You can do the certification, right? Your state will give you a license for 3 years once you write an exam, which is very easy, right? Just like your driving test, for if you prepare for 3 4 days, you can complete the exam. Once you do that, you can do annuities, you can do insurance. There are a lot of referral products for which you don't need any insurance, any license or anything. Like for example, you will have a link for will and trust. You share that link with your friends. If somebody clicks on it and gets a will and trust plan, you make money, right? If there is some product where you can consistently right, you just send the link. So there are some products where you have to complete a license to talk about it with your friends and family. There are some products where they are completely referral products, where you don't need to know anything, where you don't need to, just you send a link and explain them why that is important. If your friends take an action, you are helping them to mitigate the risk, and also you are making some money as part of that process. So that's what right in HGA, basically, because that financial education is not there for 90-95% of our friends and family. You are helping them to uh, to show them what risks they are taking, to show them how much savings they need, and then when they take an action, when they do something right, then these companies give big referrals. So that is one way you can do it. Uh, Right. Yeah, once you become, right, once you pay that $199, which is for the lifetime subscription, then you will get access to all the trainings. Let me show you, for example. So here you got all the trainings, right? Or if you want to know about what are the different products, right? You have these are the licensed products. So the North American, Corebridge Financial, FNG, Mutual of Omaha, Lincoln Financial, NXS. If you go to any company, right, if you click on them, you will understand all their trainings will be here. All different products, all different investment strategies which they are offering. Everything will be, you can, and also you have live sessions from all these different companies and from all the business partners who are very successful. Like that, right? You have product providers where you need to complete a license exam, and then you can make a lot of money by providing, right? You see, like, okay, which company is giving the best quote for your friend, right? Because you have so many companies, you are not just telling that North American is good or Corebridge is good. If I run a quote for North American, Corebridge, FNG or something, then I see that, okay, North American is giving a better price, or Corebridge is, then I can offer that to my friend, and when he takes that policy, you will make nice income. There are some referral products, right? Netla, Payrock, where you don't need any license, just you will have your own link, and you can send that link, and if somebody clicks on that link, you make money. So you have different systems. For Canada, you have some different product providers, and then for the exams, you have some right, Excel solutions, exam effects to complete your. For health insurance, you have certain companies like that. You have different companies on the marketplace. You can learn about the products of those companies. You can learn which one is good for which type of age group, which type of income category, all those things. You can refer those things, you can make money. And the second way is, one is directly referring to others. Second way is, you can also help somebody to become a business partner, right? For example, I introduced to Ravik or Ravi Gunishetty, or where, and I trained them initially. So once they understood the power of the system and power of how much money this can make, they quit their full-time jobs where they are making 100K. Now they are making 100K per month. Earlier they were making 100K per annum. Now with this business, they are making nearly 100K or 1.2 million per annum, like that. So that is the power of this business. As I told you, you have that when, for example, when Ravi makes that much income, there is some override. So in the financial industry, you can either do right? You can directly refer to someone, and you can make income. Or the financial industry has a structure where you help somebody, just like an IT consulting company. You can become an IT employee. You can make $80, $70 per hour, $100 per hour based on the technology. Or you can become an IT consulting company. You hire some 5-10 employees, and then you make 20% on each of them, right? You help them to become successful. You help them to prepare their resumes. You help them with the job search. Once they are in the job, you are making the 20% every hour. without any more active efforts from you. In the same way, here you help your friends and family to become business partners. And once they become successful, once I help you to become successful, once you make $1 million, the company will pay me, right? It won't come from your income. The company will pay me 10%, 15% of whatever business you are bringing to all these companies. So it is up to you, right? If you want, you don't need to have any business partners in your team. You can just refer Netla to all your friends. Even if you refer to two, three friends, you got your 199 back. Or you can you can build a big team. You can, just like an IT consulting company, you have your financial consulting company where you build some good 10 partners. Then even though you are busy somewhere, right, you can make that passive income without your efforts, without your active efforts. So that's what, right, I wanted to share. If you don't have an option where you can make money while you are sleeping, if you have to definitely depend on your active work, then we are taking a huge risk. Yet have some way where without your active efforts you should be able to make money, even though you are busy, even though you are traveling, even though you are sick, you should be able to make money. So these two opportunities, whatever I shared, will help you to make that money. One is you can be part of any of our indicator, you can refer them, or you can be part of a GA, pay 199 for lifetime. Then you can become very successful. So regarding the other opportunities, I'll share in the evening from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I'll send a registration link and I'll share more details there. But here, this is where you don't need money. Time is your investment. So for to refer your friends, I'll send a document. You have to go to the same bot, right? For example, if I go here, mm, so this is how you can become an ambassador, right? Whichever bot you are, right? For example, you are in stocks options, or you are in the stocks channel, or options channel, or indicators channel. What you have to do is you have to just go there and you have to just put slash affiliate. Go to those bots wherever you signed up, and if you put slash affiliate, then it will show you you are becoming the ambassador. It will show you how much you can make, and then you have to click on the join button. It will generate your own link. It will create a link for yourself, and then you'll receive a confirmation message with your affiliate link, right? It will say that, okay, this is the stocks bot and your affiliate ID is this one. And then you can basically share that link with your friends. And once they click on it, you can track how many people are clicking, how many people are becoming members using your affiliate link. So if you want to know, you can just put slash AFF underscore stats. It will tell you, okay, you referred this many people, you got this much commission, this much. And yeah, once they complete 30 days, then you will keep receiving your referral income. So again, I'll send this PDF document one more time. So this is where you don't have to invest anything. You basically use it, and then you make uh, you make money. Right? Any other questions? If you join options premium, you won't get any indicators. There is a separate subscription for indicators. Now, you are not getting W2 statements or something when you are doing from prop firm, so that should not be an issue. Options are recommended by persons and this using the system. The screen I was showing is Trading View platform. That is a chatting platform where our indicators are developed. Yeah, initially you don't give any SSN when you join the prop firms, but once you start making money or once in the performance accounts, you have to either give the company's EIN. You can always create an LLC. You can create the EIN. So yeah, the money will go to that account. If you get indicators, you are right. You can pay 200 for options, 150 for stocks, 150 for futures, another 150 for India stocks, 150 for forex, or you can get indicators. You can do everything by yourself. You are 100% independent, right? Alerts only if right. If I am busy or if I am on a vacation, you won't be able to use alerts. But as if you have indicators, it all takes is 1 week to learn how to use them. Anybody can create LLC. You just approach any CPA and they will create it, right? Even though you are on a visa, you can. Indicator is monthly access. You right. It all takes 1 hour to learn about what are stocks, what are options. So yeah, nothing will right. It is information is available for you to learn. So it is not a big thing. All you need is put some 30 minutes to 1 hour to learn what are stocks, how to buy, how to sell. Yeah, we are making 90% success even on a small account. You can make a few $100s every day. And I'm sharing all different ways how you can scale up. Yeah, H1B also can create an LLC. You should not be an employee of LLC, but you can be an owner of LLC, and you can. Yeah, that is the best way. Even if you have to sign up for HGI or anything, if it is LLC, then money is not directly coming into your account. It is going into LLC account. Yeah, if you approach any CPA or you can talk to Gangaraj from righttaxmate.com. You go to righttaxmate.com. You can do a 15 minutes free consultation call. Then they will explain all the things about how to set up LLC. Yeah, that is righttaxmate.com. Just go to that website. So we provide more alerts in the channel so that if members are busy with their job, right? If I give only two, three alerts, if you are busy during a meeting or something, so we give on average 10 to 15 alerts per day. Righttaxmate.com. He is one of the CPAs, but you can talk to anyone. Yeah, once you open LLC, you open a bank account and credit card for that LLC name so that you can put all your expenses on that credit card. You can get all the income on that bank account. In that way, yeah, directly it is not coming into your personal account. And also that will save a lot of taxes for you. Yeah, Arun, you can call me later. How to fund the LLC? You don't need, right? Again, how to fund the LLC account, right? If you're using for prop firms, you don't need to fund anything. That is only once you start receiving the payouts from these companies, you can get the right those company right. If you put your EIN and your LLC bank account details, the companies will send that money to your LLC account. Yeah, you can put personal W2 money into that account, right? Yeah, you can send me an email. I'll share my contact number, Shravan. So I'm going to do a session from 12 today on everything from basics for the options. All the options members or indicator members, they will get the free training link. I'll explain everything starting from how to create account, what type of accounts you have to choose, how to do debit spreads, how to do credit spreads, what are the bull put spreads, everything. Yeah, my email ID is kishore.ramaraj@gmail.com. Yeah, and yeah, I'll share the recording later. A link for LLC is righttaxmate.com. But yeah, if you know any CPAs in your local place, you can call them. You can set up a free 15 minutes call. 12 p.m. session is only for either indicator members or options premium members, or if they are not, then they have to pay and they have to join. I will also share that. Mm, so if you have to become a member, options underscore PREM underscore bot for options, ninja underscore. So you have to go to Telegram and put that. Yeah, LLC means yeah, you can do S corp, C corp. CPA will see your situation and tell you which is the best one. So, right, if you are already a member in options or indicators, you don't need to pay it. But if you are not, then you can use this Zoom link and you can register for that. Yeah, because free doesn't have value. When it is a free, you don't even attend. You don't even put right, even for alerts or anything. Whenever it is free, we don't value it. When you are paying, you take time to attend it. You listen to it because you are paying something. You want to get back out of it. When I do free trainings, you feel like, oh, send me recording later. Yeah, I'll send all the material, everything. Right after the session, you will get the recording link and also all the material which is needed. Yeah, you will get the slides and you will get all the information, all the required. And yeah, you can just join the training, right? If you are a member, it is a free. If you are not a member, you can just pay for the training. It is $99 for a 4 hour session. We pay 140, $50 for our kids swimming classes. This is, yeah. Okay, everyone. If there are any other questions, please let me know. Right? I hope you see the value. I hope, right? If you don't take an action, nothing will change in the life. One more year will pass on. You will go in the same way. Yeah, if you already paid for end-to-end training, yeah, you'll get a link. Yeah, Rupin, what is your question? Yeah, there is a 499 package where you get all the trainings. Any trainings we offer in future, you will get the access to all the recordings from the previous trainings, all the technical analysis, options end to end. That's a $499 for lifetime. Rupin, can you put your question one more time? I didn't see that. Today's training is mainly for options. In the evening, I'll cover something on futures trading. Right, yeah. If you sign up for earnings alert channel, then you will get earnings alerts. Basically, yeah, AA channel or earnings alert channel is same. Options premium will have a lot more alerts because options premium you get all the SPX trades, Nvidia, Tesla, all those things, right? Whereas earnings alerts is purely for earnings. Before earnings, we post the trades. And so all you need is 10-15 minutes before the market close. Before market close, you go to the channel, right? For example, you go here and you just take the trades before end of the day. So next day again, right? For example, sell Sophie 19 call, buy 20 call, or So all you need is you don't spend a lot of time. Before earnings, I just post it. Like, okay, sell this or Verizon 40, call it 42 cents. Sell Verizon 39, put and collect this. Like that, then you will next day morning when market opens, you can book the profits. So for all the indicators, yeah, you have to refer whatever Arun you shared is the right one. Right. Options premium includes earnings also. Yeah. Options premium will have everything. Earnings will have only earnings related. If you are a trader, if you are a member who can put more time, then options is best. If you cannot put a lot of time, you want to just open some trades and close trades at the next day morning, you can use earnings. But yeah, again, right, there is a system which is working, whether it is with the HGA thing or with our RCA thing. Both are working good. We have to follow certain steps, then we will be successful. So it is up to you. If you want, you take an action. Otherwise, you can keep watching all the other success stories. Then you feel like you unnecessarily delayed it. So for options, it is options underscore PREM underscore bot. And then if you want just earnings, RC underscore earnings underscore bot. Yeah. Have a nice weekend and have a nice rest of the day. And we'll talk again at 12 p.m. It is a monthly subscription. We don't have a lifetime subscription. You can cancel after a month, right? If you don't see value, you can cancel it end of the month. Because if you pay huge money for lifetime and if you are not able to take the trades, it is waste of your money. Rather than better you for first 1 week you take it in a paper account. Your risk is minimal, right? Once you see that we are making 90% success, then you can start taking trades in your personal account. Yeah, it is 12 p.m. Central. Session is 12 p.m. Yeah, when earnings are done, we'll post. But generally, earnings will continue, right? Every 3 months, again the cycle repeats. Again, banks will start reporting. So for only earnings, it is 129 per month. For entire earnings plus all the other option trades, it is 199 per month. Yeah, once earnings are done, if there is any gap, we post the swing trades in that time. Yeah. Okay, everyone. So I'll talk to you 12 o'clock with the options training. Thanks everyone for joining in and have a nice weekend.